Welcome, Mindscape artist. Candy here. I am here with your September readings finally, right? So I don't know if you all have had a chance to watch the informational video that I put in the link. It's about 12 minutes long, lets you know a little bit about what's going on, what I've been doing, right? So check that out along with the other links in there, some goodies. Okay. Aries, congratulations. This is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and I kind of write while I'm doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the I Ching card for you. I enjoy the I Ching. It really helps set the tone for a lot of the readings. Retreat. So this is a time for you to retreat. I know it's kind of backwards, but this is a time for you to retreat. The way ahead is fragile. And now it is time for withdrawal. Back off a little and try another approach. This is a time to be practical rather than headstrong. Okay. Headstrong is one of the key words for Aries. My daughter's an Aries, so I happen to know a lot about Aries, right? Her birthday is April the 17th. So I'm going to send her this reading because it looks like it's already off to a good start. All right. So the way ahead is fragile. Now is the time for withdrawal. Back off a little and try another approach. This is a time to be practical rather than headstrong. Okay. Put that there. And we'll get started. And I'm just going to start out with your general reading. Extended readings will be featured in our Patreon membership account. Wow. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups with what looks like a pretty substantial offer here. I think you'll be able to see it better. Let me see. Yeah, you can see it if I turn the lights down a little bit. Right? Okay, so interesting. So it looks like here, right now, Aries, you're single. You're working on your independence. You've stopped actually focusing on whatever situation that was that you had going on in the past. At one time, you had a string of readings where you were really indecision about, wow, I just saw something. I don't know if it'll show up in the video, but I just saw like something. And you have finally kind of gotten more into yourself. And I think that that's why whatever you were dealing with was not materializing, because the universe was trying to get you to itself so that it could communicate with you. And you're finally getting it with this Nine of Pentacles. You're getting your money. You're getting your ideas. You're getting things that are going to make you feel secure. This is also the card of self-esteem. So you're building your self-esteem, right? As you continue to do that, we have some divine love coming in, okay? And we're going to read more about what that's about, okay? They're going to come with an offer that's not too overwhelming, but it's going to be a solid offer, okay? It's going to be a very solid offer. But the love is going to be huge. I don't think this person's going to have to do a lot to get your attention. So let's see what unfolds here. So we have the Devil card. We have some conflict. And we have the Eight of Swords. So we have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's something that you have recently broken away from, that you were very attached to, that was causing conflict. And you really did not have control over it. You wanted to solve it and resolve it, right? So you were very attached to someone or something. Conflict came about to kind of shake you loose. We just talked about that. But you were actually helpless to resolve it. So I think this is what caused you to go into yourself, to start working on you, because you realized that it was fruitless to battle with this for once. And the I Ching definitely said that the way ahead is fragile. And the time now is to withdraw. And that's basically what you did. As you did that, you made a way for love to come into your life. And you have more choices. You have more choices. And whether you see those choices right now or not, you will have choices, and you won't feel bound. You'll feel like you have more control. There's going to be a major decision that you're going to have to make in order to move forward. You're on a journey, Aries. You're on a journey to find this cup, actually. So you've been pulled away or walking away, and you're on a journey to find this cup. There's a conversation that's coming up around the conflict. We got the Page of Swords and we have the Five of Swords. Someone who felt defeated in the situation, whether it's you or the other person that you were with, a conversation is getting ready to be had, and it's going to bring about balance and peace. It's going to show a clearer way to move forward, and it's going to bring about an apology, right? It's going to bring about an apology, and it's not necessarily going to mend the relationship to the way that it was, but it will cause you all to appreciate each other more after you have the conversation. Okay. You're going to have more of an idea of what it means to remain close through thick and thin. Okay. And, if not now, you were very torn about standing your ground. This conflict came about where you had to stand up to someone about a way that you felt, a decision that you needed to make. You just really had to take a stand, right? And it caused a rift. And yeah, so someone definitely was holding back. It was like you wanted to hold back and not really say what you had to say, but it had to be said so that you could actually manifest what you really wanted. So it looks like it was a relationship that you weren't really satisfied with. You had to speak up. This person, you guys had a conflict with you speaking up, but it actually unleashed the magician in you. It raised your self-esteem, and it got you to a place where you are in a higher vibration where you can manifest what you want quicker. Okay? There is some hidden heartbreak that you still need to heal that's deep, deep, deep inside of you, right? And this is possibly what you will discover on your journey as you go ahead and have this raising your self-esteem. I think you'll be able to look at this heartbreak and disappointment that you've been running away from as you do what the I Ching says, and you withdraw and you literally think in more practical terms. The solution is going to come to you. Soon as you get over that heartbreak, there it is. Look at it. And here's the Emperor, which is the Aries card, which is coupled with the Ace of Cups. So, again, the situations that you've been in love, Aries, have been about the universe leading you to yourself. Leading you to yourself. Once you find yourself, love will come. None of these relationships have been about the other person. It's been about showing you your power, your worth, your self-esteem, healing, disappointments, and brokenheartedness. Wow. And once you go through this dark night of the soul, here we go. Which you've probably already been through that, right? There we go. There we go. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. So we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're working on self-love as you also work on your patience as this offer comes to you. So the Queen of Pentacles is all about compassion and self-love, right? The Knight of Pentacles is coming to deliver this pentacle that this page has, right? It's coming, but you have to master finding yourself and going deep within your soul about your own hopes, dreams, and wishes, and healing. There's a soul healing that has to take place here. The universe keeps bringing that out. And in that soul healing, the very thing that you wish for is right around the corner. So the time frame is going to be whatever time it takes for you to get it, for you to get you. And then justice will come rushing in and you will get exactly what it is that you deserve. Finally, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be coming and things are going to be opening up for you. Okay, even though this is the card of confusion, It's also the card of many, many choices. And remember, in the beginning, I said you're going to have a lot of choices. And even though choices can be confusing, once you go through your healing process and you know and pinpoint exactly what you want through the raising your self-esteem and on this journey for this divine cup of love, the time will unlock and come and open up this massive amount of choices that you have. The only thing about this card is only one choice is right, but you're going to know exactly what that is, right? Because you're going to do the work. Okay, so doing the work, there is some work that you will be doing that will bring you some enlightenment. Look at that Hermit card, right? So the Hermit card is also about being on pause. So if you're working on yourself, Aries, and you're healing yourself and you're doing all of the stuff that this reading suggests, it may seem like things aren't going anywhere. But what's happening is as you retreat and you take your head out of the game and don't be so headstrong and allow enlightenment to come, right? You will see things differently. And when you get that enlightenment, you're not going to be at all confused about the choices that you need to make. Wow. Yeah. So there's some seeds that you have planted. Those seeds are going to materialize. When they materialize, so you're waiting for these seeds to bring forth. And as you can see, she's actually holding a sunflower. That's indicative of a harvest, right? This is indicative of passion that she has in her right hand here. So she has her passion, she has her harvest, she has her intuition, which all equals confidence. Things that she's planted has come to fruition. Her intuition has heightened and her passion is firmly in her right hand. She feels powerful. She feels confident. She feels like she can command the things that she wants, which speaks highly to this Nine of Pentacles, right? So continue to do that as you go. You're moving along cautiously because your satisfaction is at the forefront in the things that you really, really want, right? You're working on being more grateful. There are things that you still don't like, things that you still aren't clear about, things that you're still looking for that haven't come. And you're working on bringing those things into fruition, but you're also working on being more grateful and appreciating what you have. And as you do that, there's your 10 of Cups. There's your 10 of Cups. Now, what's going to happen? This is all about you. We're gonna get to your partner. This is all about you. Wow, look. There's your partner there. The King of Wands and the World card. There you guys are. Yeah, as soon as you become grateful and happy, the world opens up and spits out your partner. And look at him looking at you. And you're looking at him. You guys are looking, well, okay. Your head is turned. If you're the feminine, which this is you, whether you're masculine or feminine because you popped up first, you have your head turned. He's looking directly at you. You have your head turned, but your eyes are looking that way. What that says to me is, although you're acknowledging your lover, you still have your eye on the prize, which is the things that make you happy. It's almost like you're like, that's how you doing. You like, okay, I see you, but this is my goal. And I'm not going to forget about you, but I need you to focus on me, because I've been focused on other people for so long. I'm finally glad that you see me. Wow. So whoever that you've wanted to see you, or if you have been wanting to be seen and appreciated, as you learn to be grateful and find your own happiness, this 10 of Cups comes, the world opens up and spits out someone that finally sees you. And for once, you're on your throne and you're not going off trying to force things to happen. Basically, this is an ideal reading of what I teach, shifting from force to power. And in order to shift from force to power, you have had to pull back, show some discipline, some restraint, pour your energy and compassion onto yourself, up your value. As you do that, the world opens up and spits out the very thing that you've been wanting to manifest. Wow. And then here we have the Strength. This is going to be a stronger, this relationship is going to give you strength. It's going to be so good, you're going to feel like you're getting away with something. It's going to bring about clarity and a strong offer and emotional support. You're also working on your finances, which are going to improve during this time as well. You're gaining the victory over some betrayal. Yeah, you're moving towards this cup. You're choosing love over war. You don't know everything, but know that the universe is getting ready to relieve your burden, and that something, a tower moment, is coming in regards to someone in your past, which is probably going to be releasing them so that they can either come to you with an apology or an offer. You won't have to do anything, but it's going to come. There they are together. They canceled each other out. That's the end of that. Look. So a tower moment's going to come, and somebody's going to be released to bring you something. Whether you take it or not is up to you. But because these actually closed each other out, they're very much related. They're very much related. So, wow. What we're going to do is we're going to take this over to the extended reading if this resonated with you. Okay? If there is someone that you're waiting for to be released so that they can actually come to you, this reading is definitely for you. However, if there is a manifestation that you're waiting to come to fruition, this is for you as well, because it is definitely speaking highly about the work that you need to be doing. We're going to do the romance to lead us into the extended. See what all this transformation is about. I mean, you have the divine cup of love, but you're not going to get it by chasing after this person. You're getting it by getting into yourself, and then they see you, and boom, something crumbles. They free themselves. They come to you, and you don't have to do any work. Your work is done, just so you know. What I tell you? We're going to have to go to the extended to see who you're reconciling with. So this is a clear direction in the way that we're going to go with the reading. Okay. So Aries. Sorry, I have to write it down so I won't forget it. Your self-love brings reconciliation. We're going to find out how this reconciliation is going to go. We're going to go over what their intentions are, what they want, what they are going to do about it, what their actions are going to be. What do they want from you? You know, that's a question that needs to be addressed. What do they want from you? Right? This is where you can kind of put a little bit of that Aries action in, right? But we're still not going to be headstrong even once you get that answer. Okay? We're still going to do it in a high priestess kind of way. Okay? The overall outcome, and we're going to do a pendulum healing for this. And we're also going to go through the yes/no questions. So put in the description, Aries, what yes/no questions. It has to be very clear. I'm not going to take complicated questions because the pendulum doesn't do well with those. But if you put in the description what you want your yes/no questions to be, I'll answer them in the extended reading. Okay? In the meantime, reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Bye, Aries.